Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to explain about Coalesce function in SQL Server. Okay. So what is Coalesce function? The SQL Server Coalesce expression accept a number of arguments, evaluate them in a sequence and return first non-null argument. Just example, like in a table, if I will use 4 columns at a time in Coalesce function, then Coalesce function will look for first not null value in all 4 columns. So whichever column, like in a sequence, have not null in a sequence, like I have column 1 2 3 4, so it will check for column 1. So whether it has not null or null, if it has null it will check for next column. So in the just example in column 2, if column 2 have not null, then it means like first has null and second has not null, so second it will pick the second column and return the value of second column. Then later, like further, it will not check for column 3 and column 4. But if this column 2 also have a null, then it will look for 3. If the column 3 have not null, it will return. If it has null, then it will look for column 4. So like that Coalesce work. Let's see with the example. So before this, yeah, I just want to show this. Let me run this query. So I executed this query. Okay. So I am taking 3 column manager, state and department head in Coalesce function or expression. Okay, and I am selecting another column like manager, state, department head. So see, for this column, it is returning Amar. Why? Because if we see in a sequence, manager is first, then state, then department. So it look for manager column first, and manager has not null value, so it's return the value. Now SQL Server is not checking for state value because in the first column only it gets not null. Okay. Now if we see this one, then we are seeing SQL Server has returned Karnataka in Coalesce function. Okay, let me make it more clear. Okay, so SQL Server has returned Karnataka. Why? Because SQL Server first checked for manager and it found null. So now it's started to look for next column sequence wise state, and in a state column it found not null, so it returned the Karnataka. And again let me see another example. Yes, so in this example we can see we have a Amar. How? First SQL Server look for the manager column, it found null, then it's skipped and then it started to look for next column state. In state also the column value is null, so it's stopped and started to look into the column department head. So in a department head it got the value Amar, so it's returned the value Amar. So just assume instead of Amar, what value SQL Server return if department head have value null, then it will return null. If all these 3 have null, then at the end SQL Server will return null. But if any of the column has some value, okay, then SQL Server will return the value of column whichever come first in sequence. So this is all about Coalesce expression in SQL Server. Thank you.